just
হয়ে গেলে চলতে
copy
থাকবে, যখন
and
প্রোগ্রাম শেষ হবে
paste.
ওখানে ক্লিক করবে আর সেভ করবে ব্যাস।
So I am using the ChatGPT tool, but the deep research concept. You see, if you chat with ChatGPT, it will answer you within seconds. But if you conduct literature review with the help of deep research, it will take near about 15 minutes or 10 minutes to in order to generate the comprehensive literature review report or any report. You just give the information, you will be given options and you just select the options. Once you select the options, it will start searching the content, and then how many sources the tools have searched, it will also surface in front of you so that you can understand there are such type of facilities or such type of sources the tools have been visited in order to get the proper releasing. One source, two sources, three sources, sources will be displayed here. So if you use the deep research, now it will take time, so I am switching another tool that is called the undermine. Free tool means you can perform up to 5 or 6 literature review using the concept. Try now. So what are your research tools today? Now I am going to copy this one. Conduct literature review on AI in education. You just click here, copy here, and open. Now open the undermine tool. All you need to do is you just type app.undermine.ai. Now you paste here. Conduct literature review on AI in education. Now click. It is just thinking, and once the process is complete, you see the tool have given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 options. Okay. Now you choose which options as per your need. Now I am going to select this one, educational content K12. Okay. Now just click open and view. So higher education, vocational, continuing education, corporate training. Now click here. Again it will ask you, let's pin that down. Which educational context suit the review target? So I am going to single context. Okay, just select it. Now paste it here. Enter. And again, I just use the K12 only. So once you type in your copy interest, so you will have to give to various type of things, then it will be perform. Now see, I want to find a literature review on AI in K12 education. But you see at the very outset, I just type in, they just conduct literature review on AI in education. But once I clear that such type of literature review I need, then you see, now generate research report, and you will see the surface. That is called the, now you see the search progress bar. The progress bar is showing that we are using the deep research technology. First of all, it will interpret your criteria, search criteria. It will search the most promising papers. It will identify the best candidate papers. It will reflect on the results and adapt and search again. So there are a lot of things or process involved separately, and once the deep research is completed, it will give you the literature review report. Okay, now see an example. I am going to robotics and AI. You will see this is the complete report of literature review. Not only that, the takeaway, and even it will give you the references also. Okay, you see the references. So the name of the tool are undermined, undermined, and now the free tool from Stanford University, that is the STOR, for conducting or generating the new research paper. You just give the topic, it will generate the new research paper for you. Then you can take it manually, but again I am telling you, don't use whatever it will generate. You just do it yourself so that you can get the proper things or proper way. Now you just select here the data store. Let's say you can use it for free. It's a free tool and developed by the Stanford University in order to perform the deep research or conducting the literature review. Then you just click data store. And now I am going to select a topic, human AI collaboration writing like Open AI Canvas. You see the report. And not only give you the report, it will also add the references. You see. Okay. So I have already demonstrated three tools: ChatGPT or RPG in deep research, undermine deep research, strong deep research, and there are, as far as my knowledge is concerned, at present to till date, only 8 or 9 tools have been accommodate the concept of the deep research. I have already demonstrated 3 tools, but there are tools like Elicit. I am showing you the circle, you see. These are the tools you can use it for deep research, for conducting literature review, or generating literature matrix, literature survey map. Okay. Now for literature discovery, for conducting the literature review, I will share a tool. The name of the tool is, you just explore it yourself, because due to time constraint it is not possible to cover all those tools, and I am not able to demonstrate all these tools because due to time constraint. And if I want to explore all the tools in detail, so it will take near about 10 days. Okay, but I am giving you the class. This session is more informative and rather than hands-on and action, but still I have already demonstrated 3 tools for conducting literature review, and you can also use the Elicit. But you see, in Elicit tools they have named it technical report in lieu of deep research. But otherwise, go Future House, you see Future House, tool Future House, a free tool that it is launched by MIT, Massachusetts. Okay, AI agents, they are help the actual, you can generate the, or you can contact the literature review AI agents. You see the Falcon is a deep research technology they have used, and now you enter your query. I am going to select this one, and now it will see the results, reasoning, references. So here in this tool they have used the AI agent, and as I already told that what is AI agent and what is agentic AI. So this is the fourth tool you can use, and now, but they are free tool, but it's a nice tool. Okay, again I am telling you, whatever tool I have selected for this session, that is fully comprehensive, better, good, and it will help you to reduce your time and expedite the literature review and boosting the academic writing. Okay, now the fourth tool you just see here, the AI2 Scholar QA. AI2 Scholar QA. From Allen, the AI Institute. Using these tools, you can also perform the literature review using deep research. So at till date, only 10 or 9 academic AI tool house, they have adopted the deep research technology, and here I have already demonstrated 5 tools. Rest of the tools you can explore after this session or in your lab, so that you can get the proper things in order to perform the proper research, right? Now I would like to share some tools for literature survey or literature mapping. So the now the second to the research rabbit. 6th tool, research rabbit. What you have faced during the collection of reliable paper from Google Scholar, now that these are gone, you are actually going to use the AI-based literature searching tool that is called the Research Rabbit, and it is free tool and you can use it for free. So now let's get started. In order to access this tool, okay, you just log in here. And once you log in, you will see this interface, right? And now, first step is you just click on collection, and now give it the name of the collection. So Panchakot Mahadeo PM. Okay. Now click here. Means PM collection has been created. Okay. In this collection, at present, if you click on PM, there are no papers, you see. But the purpose of the tool is you are going to get the similar work, you are going to collect the earlier work, you are going to see the later work. Besides, you can get information about the authors. Okay, so now I am going to select to a topic. You just click on add papers, and you will see this pop-up menu will appear in front of you, so that you can insert or you can give the paper name. I am going to select the keywords blockchain. Okay, now click on search here. Once you click on the search here, it has a recommended system. Recommended system means when you use the Google, once you type one word, it will show you various type of sentence or words. That is called the recommended system. So here I have typed in one keyword, that is the blockchain, right? Now you click on search. Once you click on search, recommended system will give you various type of papers on this field. Okay. Now, for the sake of experiment in my case, I am going to select this first one, add to collection. Add to collection means the paper name is an overview of blockchain technology, architecture, consensus and future trends. This paper will be added to the collection and the name of the collection is PM. Okay, add to collection. Okay, now you see the collection name is PM, but you now have only one paper in your collection. And against this collection means this is the main paper of your literature review or if your thesis or dissertation. So using this paper, it will give you the similar one. Okay, 627 similar papers you will get once you give one paper, right? And not only that, in this paper there are 38 references. And you see, and you will also obtain the connections between your collection and 38 papers. Means these 38 papers. Okay. And then you see, and if you want to see it as timeline, then year wise it will display the concept. So now I am going to click on similar work. 620 similar work, but here for the first page they will carry the 51 papers. And now you see a similar work here. Okay. Now you within this similar work, if you think suppose this one is very much similar to my original one, then you click here and you can also add. Once you click add, now you will have two papers in your collection, and based on two papers, it will treat the two papers as a seed paper, and based on seed paper it will again find the reliable content. So that is the main thing of the tool research value. Now you can export it to the Jotaro. Jotaro is a reference management software, but Jotaro is a non-AI powered tool, but it's a good tool for reference management. Now Jotaro, Mendeley, Ryan, Logically, they are all non-AI powered tools, but they are in particular Jotaro. Jotaro 7 is one of the best reference management software tools. You can use it for free, and it's a free tool, and you can integrate any AI powered tools to Jotaro. That is the beauty of the tool. So you see the 51. So now you just sync to the Jotaro. You just open the Jotaro. You see the Jotaro 7 or reference management tool. Means you see the research rabbit. In this folder, such relevant content, such relevant papers have been added. Means you can now start exploring the paper. So that is the beauty of this tool, because in order to get the proper value, means each and every non-AI powered tool nowadays are trying to connect with the AI tool so that they can give the proper insight to the stakeholders. So Jotaro AI is not a AI powered tool, but it's a AI powered tool for reference management. Okay. Now I have am going to share with another tool. The name of the tool is Insight tool. You just give it the paper title, DOI, PubMed URL, ARXIV URL. So there are lot of options available, but what is ARXIV URL? URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator, means this one. This one is the Uniform Resource Locator. But I am going to open the ARXIV. ARXIV is nothing but a preprint server, so that you can publish your paper based on the preprint server. You can put your paper that has not been already published or has been sent to the journal. You can put it the ARXIV preprint server, so that people can get the paper. So you can, the XLRV means just click here, listen, and click here, and now open the PDF. Once you open the PDF of this paper, and this is the ARXIV URL. Okay, now open the file. Okay, so this is the Insight tool. So you can ask me, there are lot of tools, why we use such a tool? Because each and every tool has their own unique features, so that you can get the proper things for conducting the literature review. Research review will give you the literature that are very much relevant to your topic. But Insight tool will give you the similar paper, the most similar paper, the recent similar papers, most important authors, most upcoming authors, most top journal in this field. So there are a lot of information about your topic you will get using this Insight tool. So now I am going to use the blockchain. You see. And now click it. So your main paper here, blockchain, a blueprint for a new economy, right? And now this paper has been cited by 504 times, published in 2015, paper published, and now see. We also get the graph. Now see the similar papers, most important papers in this field, review papers in this field, recent papers by the top 100 authors in this field, the most important recent papers, and besides it will also give you the top authors, upcoming authors in this field, top institution in this field, top journal, similar journal. So lot of things you will get using the AI powered tool for conducting the literature review. Now I am going to say another tool, the name of the tool, the literature. If you want to collect the comprehensive literature review report along with its citation at one go, then you have come to the right place, because the literature is one of the most important tools for conducting literature review, specifically biology, zoology, botany, or medical science, such type of people. Even you can use the general thing also. Now you click on generator analysis. So once you click on generator analysis, you will be taken to the separate page. Now see, I am going to demo it, the literature. Okay. Open the generator analysis tool, click on here. And now you have to put two questions. First of all, you have to give a topic, and second, you have to choose the literature review. Once you give the topic, it will give you the same topics of various types so that you can click on it because it has a recommended system. Now I am going to select the critical literature review. Besides, you can also perform the advanced search in order to get the proper one. So now see what is the efficacy of instrumental 2, and now submit, and before submit you also click on I agree to the terms of use. Now click on submit. So it will take near about 15 seconds for conducting a literature review. See the literature review, it is generated, just wait. Let's see, this is the comprehensive literature review, and with title, query, TLDR, evidence analysis, and now see the references also. And accordingly, this is a you see the references they have also included. So you will get the comprehensive literature review if you use this tool, the literature. It's a free tool. Okay. Now, I am going to share another tool, that is a connected paper. Connected paper tools, you just click on connected paper. Connected paper tools will give you, suppose if you want to access the paper that has been published before 2016. In addition to that, you can also want to access those papers that have been published after 2024. Then you can use this paper. I am going to search it by keywords, now blockchain. Once you use the blockchain, it will give you the paper, and you see origin paper. My origin paper is blockchain and smart contracts for the Internet of Things. You can type in as per your topic. So my topic is today blockchains and smart contracts for the Internet of Things 2016, right? It is a base paper. And now the paper has been published in 2016. But I would like to collect the papers that have been published before 2016. Now click on prior works. And now see, whatever list displayed here, all the papers have been published before 2016, right? And you can, not only that, you can also sort it according to the citations. Even last author, first author wise, you can also check the paper. That is a prior works. If you want to access the paper that have been published before 2016, because your base paper is in 2016, now click on prior works. And if you want to collect the papers that have been published after 2016, then you click on the derivative works. So Google will never give you such type of information. If you want to collect such type of information from Google Scholars or core base academic search engine, then you have to provide the Boolean search. So as a Boolean search is very difficult for a researcher or faculty members to arrange it, because it will take time. Then you can get, but keep in mind that Google Scholar doesn't have its own database. It just scrolls and indexes from various sources so that it can provide the results as per your need or as per your topic. But still, the first few papers are very much relevant to the content of yours, but the rest of the content that are not very much relevant to the actual content of the topic. So that is the things, and that is why I am going to use the AI tools. So the name of the tool is connected paper. So another tool I am going to share you. See, there are lot of tools as I already mentioned for conducting the literature review, but these tools are very much important to see. Just a minute. And so you see capital, paper finder, align, storm, open knowledge map. Now see the open knowledge map. Okay, open knowledge map. Open knowledge map tool will cluster that papers only that are very much related to each other. But it will provide the content from the base, because base supports all disciplines: chemistry, physics, mathematics, Bengali. So there are lot of papers are available. Now suppose if you want to collect or if you want to conduct the literature review on the concept digital education, I am going to click it on the digital education, or you type it as per your need. Okay. Now see, this is the cluster. Means if you click on this circle, just see, and these papers are very much relevant to each other. Now you click here, digital challenges to education. You see it on the right hand side, the digital challenge to education. And not only that, you can access using the digital object identifier. So open knowledge maps is a tool that will cluster, that will gather the tool papers in PDF format that has already been related to each other and very much relevant to a topic, so that you can get the proper insight from that papers only. Now, the another tool, that is the Carrot. This is a free tool, but nice tool. Carrot search engine. You just give it the search. Okay. You just click here and now give the topic blockchain. Okay. And you can generate the tree map. This is the tree map of your paper. Means the topic on the decentralized blockchain, they have clustered 25 papers that are very much relevant to your for literature review, for conducting a literature review. Suppose if you want to conduct a literature review on the distributed ledger, so they have already click here, distributed ledger, 8 results in distributed ledger, and these 8 papers are very much relevant, so that you can conduct the literature review, and it's a very free tool. Okay. Now I am going to share with you. Suppose you have just collected all the papers, and now another tool, the size space. Okay. Size space, they have also introduced the deep research. You see, as I already mentioned, you see the okay. Size space is a nice tool. You can chat with PDF. You can conduct the literature review. You see the literature review. Now enter your search query. It will you just see here in size space, it has a unique features. You just give the topic of your interest for conducting the literature review. Size space will give you at the very top, after searching and sorting, the top 5 papers in this field. And you see this paragraph is the result of the size space, and they have answered it from top 5 papers. High quality, top 5 papers. Right? So now you can add column, PDF, open access here. You just click here. Suppose if you want to do the results, you add the results, it will be added result. You see here. So that is the main concept of this tool, because as you know, you have to conduct the literature review, right? And literature review, there are various types of literature reviews you can use for conducting the same. And most of the same, we generally use the narrative review, means provides a broad summary of existing knowledge on a topic without strict method. That is the narrative review. So using these tools, you can provide a summary of existing knowledge. Most of the researchers nowadays perform such type of, that is the traditional Dear sir, actually please mute your mic, speaker. Hello? Okay. And now systematic review. Systematic review, if you want to perform the Sylvie is a tool you can use for systematic review, but it can follow the structure process. So what type of process? That is fully based on the structure process. For systematic review. Hello? Hello? Am I audible, sir?
Sir, you are audible. It was one participant whose mic was suddenly unmuted. Sorry for the interruption. Please continue.
Okay, no. Actually, I was thinking there is some problem, but no problem. So, for systematic review, nowadays it's a very important thing. Means you just have to follow a structured process. Why? Because to identify, evaluate, and synthesize all relevant studies. Means you have to screening it, you have to synthesize it. So that is the systematic reviews, like meta-analysis. Nowadays the important thing, scoping review, critical review, and integrative review. So there are a lot of main types of literature review things are available, but narrative review, systematic review, and meta-analysis is one of the most important thing. Meta-analysis is nothing but a combines results from multiple studies using statistical methods to draw a stronger conclusion. So that is the meta-analysis. So using size-based tool, now suppose you just collected 20 papers, okay, for literature review. Now you would like to extract or get the proper actionable inside these 20 papers, then you have to read it. But if you want to read 20 papers, so it will take huge times. So that is why we will use the tool for sorting, searching, and indexing purpose, and for making the mind map. And your paper will just give, the software will prepare a video, or software will create a podcast about your paper, so that you can get the lacuna, whatever you have, and you have missed it during the writing, that will also give you the proper insight. So that is why I am going to use the tool. The name of the tool is Notebook LL. Nice tool, but it's a full free tool. You just upload 20 papers. You just open the Notebook LL. Okay, and one of my papers, one of my research papers I have uploaded here. And now once you can upload up to 20 papers that you have collected through research rabbit, you have collected through the literature. So there are lot of tool size space. You just collected, now you upload. Once you upload it, you can now start typing or start asking questions during that 20 papers. from that 20 papers. So that is called the knowledge base. Means you have 20 research papers, you have to read it, but in lieu of reading, you just upload 20 papers to this tool, Notebook LLM, and Notebook LLM, after getting these 20 papers, it will create the knowledge base for you. Once the knowledge base is created, then you can start asking questions, whatever you have regarding that 20 papers only, so that you can gist the paper, you can brainstorm it, you can find the research gap. So there are a lot of things for literature review you can collect from it. And now see, I am going to create an audio overview. Okay. Audio overview means it will generate a audio podcast against that papers. Means it will select the male or female character for discussing about your paper. That is the rating of this tool, and they will critically review your content so that you can get the proper insight from this database. So it will take time. You see here the two arrows are rotating here, and now beside that you can also create the video overview and mind map. So Notebook LM is nice to know. Suppose I want to know regarding the blockchain. So what is blockchain? You just type what is blockchain, and this answer will come from this paper. And now click on here. It will generate, as I have already mentioned it, most of the tools for research purpose, teaching learning purpose, and education purpose, all the tools are based on generative AI. And not only that, most of the tools at present are using the API of the ChatGPT. Means if you want to make tea, so you have to collect the milk, raw tea, or water, or sugar, and that materials are being supplied by the ChatGPT. And after getting all those materials, you are creating the new tools. So it will definitely depend on the API of the GPT-4 and GPT-5. So you see, generated means you just upload your paper, and once you upload your paper, from that paper you are getting the information. Now you can add it to your literature review. Okay. And now you can also generate the mind map, and in Bengali, or you can also in Hindi, Gujarati, Tamil, Marathi, you can convert it accordingly. Okay. Now there is another tool, the Work KG. It's a free tool for conducting the literature review. You just click on Work KG Ask, and it will give you and find this as ask your question. Even if suppose I am going to ask blockchain, then you can filter year-wise, language-wise, collection-wise, and answer it. And another tool is Answer This IO. Answer is a nice tool. Answer This. Answer This IO for literature review purpose. You have to sign in. Okay. Once you sign in, you can generate the diagram. You can generate the citation map. I will definitely share with you, and will show you demonstration tomorrow for academic writing, how we can write the thesis paper, how we can generate the citation, how to check the plagiarized AI content, how to generate the citation map, how we can summarize, and suppose you have 10 papers, okay, and you would like to compare all those 10 papers in order to get the proper comparative study. Definitely I will also tell you the name of the tool. So you see I am just opening my slides, and there is a tool, Petal, Future House, Lumina, Consensus.ai, Paper Finder. So OSITE's Paper Digest, Art Discovery, maximum tools that are for literature review. You can use, I am going to use suppose Paper Suggest, Paper Digest. It's a non-AI powered tool, AI powered research platform. You can use for literature review also. Okay, a nice tool. But you see, the conference digest, paper digest, academic writing, and ARP, XIV. There is also another tool, not Consensus. Consensus for literature review. It will show you how to conduct the literature review. Even Consensus, they have also recently added deep research, one of the main important tools for Consensus, and then you can also use the tool Iris for literature review. So as time is over, now you can ask questions regarding the literature review or these tools, because I have already 20 plus tools have covered for literature review, and you will see my slides here. Okay. SciSpace, answer this, undermined, connected papers, insightful, research rabbit, the literature and litmaps I have already covered. Okay. Litmaps is also a nice tool for literature review assistant. You just discover the world of scientific literature, just search by keywords, author, DOI, PubMed, or preprint server ID, so that you can get the proper insight. Right? So it's a nice tool for conducting the literature review. Okay. Litmaps, literature, insightful, research rabbit, SciSpace. So for meta-analysis, systematic review, you can use the tool Sylvie, and in short, narrative means you can get the overview in literature. Systematic or meta-analysis review means structure and evidence focused based literature review, and scoping means mapping the field, and critical, theoretical, and integrated literature review means deep analysis and synthesis. But as I already demonstrated the deep research, you can get the critical, theoretical, and integrative literature review process, so that it will analyze the content and synthesize the content deeply. That is where deep research comes into the play. So if you see, there are near about the comparative chart sheet for similar tools. Okay. You just explore yourself, so that and you have the various type of steps available, how we can use the tool. So dear sir and madam, if you have any questions, please let me know.
Thank you, sir, for the wonderful presentation. Now I would like to request all the participants, if you have any question, you can directly ask sir, or you can write it to the chat box so that we can read it to sir, and sir will answer.
And I will definitely share teaching learning process and academic writing and other parts of the PhD.
So anyone, if you have question, just You can unmute yourself and ask, sir.
So actually, non-technical people can also implement the AI tool. I am going to share one thing. You see. Means anyone can develop the AI thing also without knowing any programming. Okay, now.
Sir, we have one question from Shushanto Mulli.
Yes, ma'am.
So the question is how we can clarify the real data through AI model. This is the question from Dr. Shushanto Mulli.
Oh, how you can clarify the?
How we can clarify the real data through AI model.
Through AI model.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Real data means you just have data, but if you want to perform it, so you have to take the you have to choose the tool first, okay? And if you are a computer programmer, then you just write down the Python programming, and directly you can analyze the data, whatever data you have. But if you use the ready-made tool for quantitative data or qualitative data, actually you should have informed me. But if you want to analyze the qualitative data, then you can use this tool and you can give the real data for analyzing purpose also. Q Insight, that is the qualitative data analysis software, AI powered. It will also handle with real life data, and AI Library is a nice tool for data, that is qualitative data. But quantitative data, if you want to analyze, suppose you have a real data and you want to analyze it, and that is a quantitative data, then the must use tool and nice tool, the Julius. You just upload your real life data, then you can start asking questions. Whatever insight or analytic would you like to collect from the real data, then it will help you, the Julius, because you can think of it as a Excel plus Python plus ChatGPT. And the AI data analysis that works for you, you just give the prompt in order to collect. And it's a huge data means you have to write the program of R code or Python language you have to use. Okay, sir.
Any other questions? Okay, let me ask one question. This is Shunita, sir. My question is, I'm a history teacher. So we sometimes feel that our students, actually nowadays, what we feel that many of the students are writing, it is kind of a classroom question, it's not direct research question, but nowadays we always get the paper which is written in AI, then they humanize it, and then they submit it to us. And now when we tried to check, it was showing that it is normal, it is okay. So is there any software or anything, sir, which will tell us that this is humanized data and written by an AI? This is the first thing. The second thing is that, so we often deal, as a history student, we often deal with the data which is way earlier than this AI generation. So like the 19th century and early 20th century, although the books are available in some places, but not always in a machine readable form. So is there any search engine or anything which can help us to write or to help us getting the articles or something like that, which is precisely for the students like us, like history, political science, and so on? So these are the two questions, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay. So first question about? Please.
First question is about that, sir. We always get sometimes we get
How to humanize the content, right?
no, humanize, so sir, there are multiple softwares we know, but if someone humanize it and send it to us, is there any way to understand whether it is humanized and then send it to us? It is not written by the student, but the AI, then they humanized it.
No, it is not possible. Whether a content is humanized, then it is how you can detect whether the content is humanized. There is no there is no process because it is not under a plagiarized section. So why should I check it?
No, sir, the concern is that when we give a task to the student, the student should write.
Actually, you promote this tool and give to a student. Actually, I will discuss it for academic writing class. This tool.
Yes, sir. This is not related, but I think
you definitely. You questions me regarding the how we can detect the humanized content that is generated by AI. Now,
yes, sir.
That is not possible because the method has been humanized. But if you want to maintain academic integrity ethics, then you should inspire your student that please use this tool, GAIDET declaration generator, and now you just give who delegated the task, which LLM was used, select delegate task. So then you conceptualization, literature, new methodology, how to check, then it will generate the declaration. It's a means it's a good tool so that you can maintain, there is a transparency. Means I have used this LLM, but nobody nowadays tell you that I have used it. That is the main problem. Most of the people or faculty members we are using, but nobody will tell you that I am using this ChatGPT, I am using this tool, I am using it. That is why you can use or you can promote this tool so that they can seriously add their tool names, their declaration, their LLM, what type of software they have used. You just fill up the form and it will generate the report, and that report you can submit to the journal house or reporting house. Okay. But
sir, thank you.
How can we detect it? Okay, so.
Okay. Sir, thank you. And second one is about the history students. Is there any?
I will share it today, tomorrow, because.
Okay, sir.
There for digital humanities.
Yes, sir.
Discuss tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Is there any other question? So you can ask to sir. Anyone? Just unmute yourself and ask, sir. Okay, it seems that no question is there. Maybe tomorrow there will be more questions. So thank you so much, sir. And with that, we would like to end today's session. Thank you so much on behalf of Research and Development Cell and IQAC of Panchakot Mahavidyalaya. I would like to thank sir and all the participants who has patiently waited and listened to sir and give their valuable time to us and participate in this workshop. Thank you so much, and we will meet you again tomorrow at 2. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir.
Recording stopped.